I remember prior to the invasion of Ukraine from Russia, I was really, really watching that closely before it happened. And that was like 2 years ago now. But I remember at that time I was like, "Hey, team, we're having a meeting. Right, we're cutting our morning meeting short. We're gonna strategize. I think Russia is going to invade Ukraine, and that's going to cause a oil related crisis of some kind, and a logistic nightmare. So buy things now that are electronic based. And so we stocked up on like sledge locks. This is all before anything happened, right? And we just bought all the things that we thought might be affected." Elections, I'm not really, I don't really pay attention to. Well, anything that happens in your local election in your local market is far, far, far more impactful than what's going on at the national level. So if you're going to pay attention to anything, pay attention to what's going on locally. I've recently been getting really involved with the local government, voicing my opinion as a developer or a real estate person, a person in the community. And you know who shows up? Nobody shows up except for like a few very disgruntled older people and like maybe 2 of me's or maybe 3 of me's. So you're having very few people have the ear to the government, the local government that are making these decisions. And then you have the crazies that show up. And so the normal folks like us who are too busy hustling and doing a good job, we don't go to our local elections. We don't go figure out what's going on in the state level, and we don't share our opinion. And then we're steamrolled or blindsided when something crazy happens from, some local policy, something about Airbnbs maybe, right? We were big on Airbnb short-term rentals for a while, and they passed a tax locally in town, and we basically strategically decided that we're killing off our Airbnbs, right? Had our entire business model been around that and we weren't paying attention, it could have really affected us. Luckily, we were paying attention. Big predictions. I'm going to say, I think what's going to happen is rates are going to continue to go down. As rates continue to go down, or even stabilize, if we get into like 6.5% territory, we're going to see the market start to wake up. The market's already woken up, right? I know it's seasonal, but it was super dead, last year, especially like November, December, January, starting in February, which is pretty early. People are moving. People are wanting to move into our properties. People are wanting to buy and sell things. We're seeing way more movement, and that's a national level, right? Probably not the unique markets, right? And I think that's just going to continue to happen for 2 reasons. Either A, interest rates are coming down, or B, there's been an artificially suppressed demand market that the Fed created. And they had a lock-in effect. So 75% of all mortgages were like a 6% or lower in the United States as of the beginning of this year. Well, as things trend closer to that 6 mark, we're going to see more people open up. 2, people are used to it, right? People were used to, I had a 3% rate. And for the last 2 years now, it's been more like a 7.5, 8% rate. People are just getting used to that's the new number. And so now people are just opening up. So we're going to see, I think, supply is going to return, but the demand has never gone down. The demand has not gone down at all. Supply may increase, which makes you think that real estate prices are going to go down. No, the demand is so high that I think we're going to just have more inventory come in the market, and it's already affecting things. So the appraisals coming back right now, as of February, are way, way different than the appraisals coming back for the same type of property as November. And that's just been 3 months.